Pattern is one of the 9 principles of design. Patterns are in clothes, buildings, trees, animals, and numerous more. Patterns can also be spirals, grids, and weaves. While repetition focuses on the same object being repeated, patterns are made up from different components which are then repeated in the same way throughout the design.
This communicates a sense of balance, harmony, contrast, rhythm, or movement to the piece. Usually there are 2 basic types of patterns in art. There are man-made patterns and natural patterns. These 2 examples of pattern were found in the CSUDH library. They're both quilts. The first one is very bold, has black and white colors and contrasting, while the second one is a lot lighter, has the same repeating design over and over again. And examples of pattern in nature show up a lot. This is outside of the CSUDH library, and what our team found so cool about patterns in nature is that they are not always the same. You can look at a pattern in nature, and even though it's repeating and it looks harmonious, it might not always be the same, but our eye can still recognize it as a pattern. And these other examples were found in the CSUDH library. They're examples of furniture, which would be considered man-made pattern. And what the difference between nature and man-made is that in man-made patterns, sometimes it serves a purpose to solve a common problem. For example, in a house, it might be built in a specific way that shows a pattern. For example, trusses to serve a practical use. Because they were man-made, they are perfect in most cases. They are quite complex at times, specifically on clothing. Some of these plates, specifically the green, blue, and brown example, all the patterns were very complex. Both natural and man-made patterns can be regular, irregular, organic, geometric, structural, decorative, positive, negative, repeating, or random, which makes sense because we saw different aspects in different parts. For example, natural patterns tend to be irregular, while man-made patterns tend to be geometric or structural. Pattern works with other principles of design like repetition, movement, rhythm, so try to see how you can apply that to pattern. Thank you so much for watching, guys.